In today's video, we're doing a full walkthrough of Spocket, a dropshipping tool that's perfect if wait times for deliveries are a problem for your store. If you're tired of your customers waiting weeks for products from maybe China or Asia, this app is going to help you solve that. Because Spocket focuses on EU and US based suppliers, meaning your customers can get their orders delivered a bit faster. And that means fewer chargebacks, better reviews, and higher conversion rates as well. All right, so before we dive into the setup here, let's kind of quickly go over what Spocket is and why it's worth having on your store. So Spocket is a dropshipping marketplace that connects your Shopify store to thousands of products from US and EU suppliers and, of course, global suppliers as well. So that means faster shipping and often better product quality than sourcing directly from somewhere like Temu or anything like that. So some key features here, obviously, again, the US and EU supplier network. So shipping locally will result in happier customers for you. Also the winning product research tools, so you can spy on trending ads and see what's actually working. They also provide a one-click product importing, so this really saves time and automates your workflow as well. You'll also see private label options, so you can customize select products with your own branding and, of course, auto-fulfillment, so orders get handled without you manually placing. Now, having an app like this saves you hours of product sourcing and lets you focus on what matters, which is scaling your store, marketing, and giving your customers a better experience. So generally, this app is best suited for Shopify store owners who want faster delivery times, better conversion rates, fewer customer complaints and returns, and just overall a more reliable, brandable dropshipping business. All right, so the first thing we're actually gonna do here is click on Get Started. All right, and you're just gonna create a login to get started here on Spocket. They do give you a 7-day free trial as well. All right, you can see I'm in the app already here, but basically once you sign up, it's just going to ask you a few basic onboarding questions like what kind of markets are you selling in, your niche or category, and your preferred supplier regions. And really this just helps Spocket personalize your product feed, which makes it easier to find what you're really looking for, right? And then it's going to ask you to pick a plan. So these plans start at $40 a month for the starter and go up to their unicorn plan, which is $300 a month. So I do actually recommend just the starter or the pro if you're just getting started. Really, these higher plans are more suited for stores with a lot of daily orders and more advanced needs. But again, that's totally up to you. So starting on our dashboard right here, all you're going to see is just a bunch of helpful tutorial videos. So this is really useful in case you get stuck, and I just want to point that out for you. Now, the next tab down here is finding winning ads. So here you're actually able to track millions of other Shopify stores, see their top performing ads on Instagram and Facebook, and really just discover what's kind of going viral right now. And another thing here is that Spocket also sends up to 40 winning products to you per week, which is all handpicked by their expert team. So this matters because obviously seeing what's working for other stores will help you reverse engineer success, right? So instead of guessing, you can import products that you already know are trending, which increases your chances of making sales a lot faster. Let's go into the US and EU tab here. Of course, this is where you're only going to see suppliers that ship from the United States or from Europe. So if you're selling in the US, you probably only want to ship from the US, right? And you can have these lower shipping times that you're seeing here, which is really, really awesome. And for example, I'm just going to search for 1 to 3 days out of curiosity. You can also adjust the item cost here as well. And if you have like a certain supplier in mind, you can put that here, or you can choose to have top suppliers, which I am going to do. Because these suppliers here are known for their higher quality products and their better service as well. So also down here in advanced, you'll have bestsellers and premium products as well. So I'm just going to click view results and see what comes up here. And then again, you can also see up here if we want to, USA shipping under $5. Again, just a super, super useful filter here. And honestly, these fast USA shipping times, can literally be 1 to 3 days. So that drastically is a huge change from, the 2 to 4 weeks if you were sourcing it from, let's say, China or even in the EU as well. Just scrolling down here on some of these products, you'll see the supplier cost here on every single product. So how much it'll cost you to buy this product, and then how much you can actually sell it for, the recommended retail price there. You'll also see down here the shipping cost as well as the estimated time for delivery. Now, just going back here, let's say USA shipping under $5. Okay, so now we can see this shipping is completely free in 1 to 3 days. We've got a good profit margin here. So before you even click into a product, you can already kind of estimate your profit margin and delivery speed. So in my opinion, this is a huge time saver instead of, going into each individual product on AliExpress or whatever. So now, of course, if you'd like to, you can also come into this tab, the AliExpress products, or if you want to source from Alibaba and Temu, you can do that as well. Basically the same thing. So I just went in the AliExpress products tab. We can go see best selling, fast shipping, and ships to, let's say, the US. In Alibaba and Temu, you're not really going to have that option to filter through products, but you will have to also install this app called AliDrop. Now, the winning products tab is, of course, where you're going to find Spocket's handpicked top products. So these are updated regularly and are a great place to start if you're kind of stuck or want to launch maybe a test product pretty fast. They've got filters on here for different areas of the world, as well as like high margin, fast shipping, all this kind of thing. And next, let's go into the private label tab here. All right, so this is actually a pretty cool feature here. They offer a private label tab through an app called Jubilee. So this basically lets you add your brand name and logo to select products, and obviously mainly in the beauty niche here. But just a forewarning, a note of caution. So most of these suppliers actually don't provide lab certificates. So if you're selling in the US or EU, just make sure you're following FDA or EU cosmetic regulations, especially for anything that is, skincare, anything applied to the body or skin. So I've personally never installed Jubilee, but like I said, I would just make sure that they are in line with those regulations as well. So, but this is a super cool branding opportunity if you do it right. And just so you can see what the import list and everything looks like, I'm just going to add a couple things here at random. But in case you do want to add anything to your import list, all you have to do is just click this little add to import list. So I've added 3 different products to the import list. Let's go ahead and check it out here. All right, so on your import list, you can actually use some of these filters here if you want a select supplier. Or you can also filter Spocket products versus AliExpress products. Now, all of the products that I saved in here were all from their winning products section, so they're all Spocket products. So something you can do is obviously change this product title. You can add or remove tags here as well, put it in a category or certain collection. You'll go to the description and see the descriptions here. And then you're also going to be shown in the variants, the different variants for that product, right? So another thing, of course, we can edit what we're actually selling it for here and use a compare at price, which I really like. I always like doing that to give a bit of a sense of urgency. So I'm just going to click save. Okay, and of course, you can also choose which images you want to upload. Now, it's great that we can edit these all from the app, but I want you to remember that even when you push this to your store, you can still edit all of these things in Shopify. So I'll show you that later. But for now, I'm just going to push, let's say, these bamboo kitchen utensils. Let's just push this to the store here. And what that's going to do is make this live on our Shopify store. And I'm also going to push this product to store as well. And if you haven't connected your store already, it's going to ask you to do that here. And all you have to do is actually just paste in your Shopify URL, click connect, and install the app when it's prompted for you. And it only really takes a couple minutes. So now we can go into our live products tab right here. And we can see both of these products on our stores. All right, so, and if we want to, we can just click view on store. So I'm going to click this. And it brings us right into my store. We've got our title here, the price as well, add to cart button. We've got all of this information here from the description, which I did not adjust at all. I didn't adjust any of these images here. But just so you know, it's just so you can see it worked. It's on our website. So I'm actually just going to exit out of this tab here. All right, so now I'm in my Shopify. I'm just going to show you where you can find those products. So if you just click this products button right here, I've blurred everything else, but just as the example that we saw, the puffer handbag is right here. And if you want to, you can just go right in. And again, you'll be able to adjust the title, the description here as well. And Shopify also has its own AI that you can use here if you give it some keywords about the product. You'll be able to choose your images again here as well. and adjust those prices if need be. Another thing I want to say here is if you'd like to, you can always save this as a draft onto your Shopify, and that's just going to take it off of your actual website, off of your store, in case that you want to, come back and go through and edit all of these things. But for now, I'm just keeping it active on the store. Now, lastly, let's go into your orders tab. So here is where you're actually going to manage and fulfill your customer orders. And obviously this is empty because I literally just put these on my store. So yours is going to look a little bit different here, but just want to note as well that the starter plan does have a 25 product limit. So keep that in mind here. So each order for you that shows up here will show the order number, the supplier name, the status, whether that's been unpaid or paid by you. And you do have an option to add notes for the supplier as well, which is really, really nice. Now, if the status says unpaid, that means that you need to place the order manually by clicking checkout. And also, once you place an order, so you order it from the supplier, you can't cancel it. So Spocket actually recommends you to wait for customer cancellations before checking out on Spocket. Now, after you order it from the supplier, everything else is handled for you. So you're also going to get the tracking information for that product or for that order, the processing time, so you know when the next tracking update will come, as well as the order receipt and invoice. Now, if you have an order in your Shopify that for some reason isn't showing up here, that's okay, and all you really need to do is just click the synchronize order button. And just like with the products, you'll also have some filters that you can filter through here, like the order status filters that really just helps to sort things faster. So that is our full walkthrough of Spocket. And if you're trying to build a dropshipping business that doesn't rely on slow shipping from Asia, Spocket is one of the best solutions out there. Of course, the faster shipping from EU and US means better customer satisfaction. The built-in product research tools gives you a faster launch. The product profit data and filtering means fewer mistakes, and one-click import and auto-fulfillment gives you more time for marketing and scaling. This really is a perfect tool for beginner and intermediate Shopify sellers who want reliable delivery, flexible product options, and a professional experience for their customers without spending hours digging through AliExpress.